Infinity cube?
I think it's like a food item for someone.
Oh.
Yeah, that's apparently what I'm worth to Leo.
Yeah, he tried calling me earlier, but I didn't pick up. Decided to use my brain for once.
I can't really help with that because he calls 911 all the time.
So you have to talk to him.
Yeah. He's like, apparently there's a gnome stalking him.
And good, I hope it's haunted by Harvey.
I hope the gnome takes him for everything.
I told you Birdie called me ex-stepmom, right?
Yeah, that's kind of fucked.
That one hurt a lot.
Kind of crazy she's back in USC. I don't know if I could ever go back.
She went back to her roots. I'm proud of her. Like, it just kind of hurts to hear ex-stepmom.
God, please don't let there be vampires in the city as well.
No, Ripley's not around. It's fine.
He's not a vampire. And I say that as someone who's had all of my fingers in his bullet wound.
Yeah, but he did heal strangely once you gave him blood bags.
Yeah.
I think he was just iron deficient.
I think he's just a little bit of a little freak. Uh, Something about the I don't know, the clown stuff. God, can you imagine telling him that there's another sovereign state trying to form in Sandy?
I think he'd have a heart attack and die, to be honest.
Like, hey,
And
bud, New Babylon.
and then he wouldn't want to go to war.
God, I'd already told I'm gonna live through this war too because I'm not going to show up for it.
I'm sick that day.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm not a cop. I'm officially at 30 days of dispatch though.
Hell yeah. Have I mentioned that I'm really glad you're not like a full cop anymore?
Yeah, I already got asked if I was applying, and I said nope. Standard policy applies. I will never apply to PD unless I'm specifically asked to by high command because they want me. Either I'm good enough that they want me, or I'm not good enough, and therefore I should keep on focusing on dispatch.
Well, and your health too, you know.
Yeah, I had a seizure yesterday because I fell off a roof during the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, see, that's why I would worry about one. I'd worry about you going back to PD because I don't want to have to shoot you,
Yes.
and then two, I don't want you to end up having a seizure because you fall off something in a shootout and fucking die.
Bro, Cooper won't let me be a firefighter because they're doing cross department firefighters now because he said, and I quote, I'm not having you have a seizure in the middle of a fire and dying.
Good man, that Cooper.
I could have a seizure in the middle of any fire. They could just set me on fire.
Okay, okay, Bozo. You
Like
you
the
know what
building,
he
you know.
means. You know what he means.
He also said I wouldn't pass the frickin' physical.
Probably not. Not with your seizures.
The amount of times I have to explain to people that like uh oh hey fuck, what was I saying? Oh, hey, why do you have the cane today and you weren't using the cane yesterday? It's like, okay, guys, so if I was in a wheelchair, I'd be an ambulatory wheelchair user. It's because some days are worse than others. And the more exciting of a day I have, the less I'm freaking able to walk the next day.
Yeah, people don't really understand that kind of thing. It's like when people get upset at someone who appears to be able-bodied using a handicap parking spot.
Yeah, I've got noodles for legs and a lot of muscle. I had a lot of muscle. Whatchamacallit, where it disappeared. And we're doing the best I can. Okay, I can run now.
Okay, progress.
I'm trying to get them to put in a dog bed, one of those big fluffy dog beds in the dispatch room. So I place to have a seizure.
Honestly, I don't think that's the worst idea in the world. I know some people balk at it, like, what the fuck, Harper? You're not a dog.
But it's like big and comfy. It comes easily from the store.
And, beats you walking into dispatch room and up Harper's cracked her head on the floor because she's having a seizure and up she's dead because she was bleeding out from her skull and nobody found her for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's my nightmare. I do have nightmares about that, of like just getting a phone call saying, hey, Harper slipped and fell having a seizure and no one found her and now she's dead.
I'm usually pretty good at getting to the floor. Usually sit before it happens. Freaking James Rue. Uh, James Rue, the guy who used to be there for me every time I'd come out of a freaking seizure. Fucking the other day pulled up a PD on his 4-wheeler and I was giving him shit, and he goes, I'll finish what the Saints couldn't, and I was like, what the fuck, James?
Okay, that's fucked. You're not a cop anymore.
He didn't. He was like joking, but I was like, that's a little too far.
That's not a funny joke.
They got very close.
I'd also understand, like, if you did something to piss him off, him saying that, but, like, that's not funny. You know, the night Mason brought up divorce, the first place I found myself was here. Because Harvey would have something to say. Probably wouldn't make a lot of sense. And then he'd probably start rambling about his issues with PD. And that would have distracted me.
Yeah. Bell Tower's back.
PD?
Uh-huh.
I thought
Marshall fired her for inactivity.
I thought she was just done. Hasn't she been hanging out with the clowns?
No, that's Bell.
Oh, I'm confusing Bell and Bell Tower. Dakota
It's
Bell
really
Tower.
confusing, right? They have similar names.
God, Bell Tower. I haven't... Fuck, I
He's
haven't
one
thought
of
about her.
Harvey's last projects.
God, he had his projects.
He was so weird with the STSO cadets, and Harvey and I did, not Harvey, Han and I did so much FTOing for him. Especially after he fucking died. I tell people that everything she does right is me, and everything she does wrong was her other FTOs. It wasn't me. It was Han. If she ever like shoots somebody, like police brutality someone, that'll be Han.
Yeah. God, Velsing would fucking hate me now.
Ugh. He would be so. Veronica, I'm disappointed.
Hey, let's be real, he'd also probably be trying to sleep with me after hearing that my husband separated from me.
I don't know how people did it. They must have put a bag on his head.
I made one promise to Harvey in the event of his death, and that was I would never, ever, ever sleep with Han Velsing. He made me promise, Harper.
God bless.
It was after one of the close calls. He was like, "You need to promise me something," and I was like, "Yeah, sure. What?" Because if I die, don't sleep with Han Velsing. I held true to that.
God, you know who would thrive? Who would thrive right now? PD and shit. Think about the people we lost. Frickin' Bobby. Bobby with his stupid little fucking hat.
Boulderman?
Yeah, he'd do well in this little guy economy.
He's buried right here, right next to Harvey.
He's exactly where he'd want to be. Fucking weirdo.
I remember Bobby's kid, Scotty. I fucking couldn't stand Scotty. The day Scotty died, I was celebrating that autopsy.
I forgot how bad I bullied that man.
Dude, this kid shot it. I don't know if he tased or shot Bobby because he took away his PlayStation. I was like, you fucking psychopath. I hope you die. Actually.
And he did. Was it Littleman's?
I think it was the Littleman. They shot him in the face or something. Oh, to twat out. Fuck Scotty Boulderman. I'm glad that fucker's dead.
I'll repeat that one. I accidentally, I'm not, you know how I'm not good with the relationship stuff, and then
yeah. Was it Scott or Scotty?
PD, two cops in PD who have been having premarital sex, but now they're sweet on each other.
Mm-hmm.
And I almost spilled the beans on accident. But it's cute. I'm like, that's cute.
Dottie Craddock was around today.
It's crazy.
Remember...
Who else did I sent you the one about Sean, but there's another person that what year is it? Oh God, while you're gone, who was it? Frick. I don't remember, but there was another.
There was
one.
Emma Gain. Svensson.
Svensson?
Svensson's been around the last 2 days.
Owen Svensson?
Yes, Owen Svensson.
The fuck?
I think he was around today.
Did I tell you that Alex Jones? No, Alex Jones? No, that guy's a bad guy. Jones got rehired to be.
You did.
Alex, they're turning the freaking frogs gay. Oh, Jimbo transferred, by the way, to LSPD. Jimbo's no longer a blainer. Kind of crazy. That man's been blamed since day one. Oh, the text Duke because he's around. Because I maybe texted him in all caps. Wally touched me with his hand, and now he said there's more demon in me. He got me to dap him up, and he said, "Tricked you. Now there's more demon." And I was like, "No."
Oh my
And then
god.
I was weird because I was saying that he's got his demon in me, and then he was like, "That sounds inappropriate." I was like, "Why would everyone assume it's inappropriate? I never think that way." I don't think Wally really understands how not thinking that way I am.
Yeah, you're like the last person I think of with that.
I also have to. V told me, V Gray, not the VI, not V. Uh, told me that I can't say Duke has been inside of me anymore.
Why not? Because it
He said it
sounds
sounds
inappropriate.
inappropriate. He said you could to say that Duke has performed surgery on me. It's just like, why does everybody assume? Just think about me, okay? I would never say that.
Do you think do you think Harvey would still like me as a person?
I mean, you still seem like V. Oh shit, your boss. I forgot your boss is back in town.
Yeah.
That's a weird way to phrase that. I don't think technically how it works. Well, at least Duke's happy his wife's back or whatever. Apparently, she's a lesbian.
Yeah, it's a
And that's
whole
why she
thing.
likes his young, twinky face.
I don't get into all that.
I don't know, because he looks like a girl or more feminine. But yeah, I think that you're still V, and I think Harvey would still like you. I also think you probably would be doing like maybe less crime if you were still around. Also, because he'd yap your ear off if you.
I don't think I would have ever been able to bring myself to shoot him. Even if it came down to like me and him in a shootout, I don't think I'd be able to do it. Like I'm never gonna have to worry about that because he's dead, but you know. It's like Luca, right?
Yeah.
Except if it did come down to it, I would pull the trigger because, you know, it's me or him. And even though he says he would not shoot me, I find that hard to believe. Because this is also the same man who said he was done with PD, did he not?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, before
I've
the
heard.
economy collapsed, he said he was so done and that he was just gonna go live life as a DJ.
I heard he got married.
He did.
I don't think I've ever met her.
I've met her a couple times, but then I also see her twat some stuff out, so I'm like, are they still married? Is it like some kind of open situation? I don't know. I see her on occasion. But that one's a hard one to navigate because like I can barely talk to him. Because not only
Yeah.
is he a cop, he's a marshal.
He's also very wrapped up in it all. Like even I barely get to talk to him, and I'm on the radio reading out ATC to them.
What is it about Brian Knight that is so damn enthralling to that man?
I don't know, but he loves that man probably almost as much as he loves his wife, maybe even more.
I feel like it's probably more. I mean, man came back to PD presumably because, well, he was a marshal before Knight was director. I'll give him that. But I don't know.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. You're never done. I don't know. It's like a bug. Even I'm gonna be honest. There have been times where I've been on a ride along, and Hydra's car swapping about 7 times, and I go, just give me the fucking radar. Pull the radar down from the fucking roof, and I start flagging vehicles, and I miss him.
Mm.
There are also times where shit happens, and I go, oh, thank God it's not me.
I mean, that was me with EMS for a long time. Then there's times like we got into a shootout with PD in the canals, and someone was bleeding out next to me, and I was just trying to coach Deke Magnum through things because I was like, I don't care if you've had first aid training. You don't do this on a day-to-day basis, so even though I'm laying there also bleeding, I'm just, all right, make sure she's on her side. Okay. Uh, don't start compressions unless there's like no heartbeat.
Deke Magnum tased the dog. He tased Goose.
What the fuck?
Yeah. We let the crime school do a tour of
Mm.
MRPD, a field trip, and they stole a bunch of stuff, including Goose, who also peed in the evidence room. Bongo was not happy. But yeah, he tased, and then he tried to shoot a rat last night, and I tackled him so he couldn't. I told him I'm gonna tell Tessa he's being mean to animals, and he said I'm not afraid of Tessa, and I said, well,
He
that's
should
because
be.
you were never yelled at her by as a cadet.
Should always be scared of Tessa.
Yeah. You know how many fucking times that I've been in the backseat of the cop car recently on a ride along? There's been no EMS with my hands on putting pressure on someone. Poor Cuckoo, Kowalski. We were in Polito and the zombies were like a thing, and freaking, Bravos because zombies are a Bravo situation. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and I go scoop him up and put him in our car. And I check him, no bites, nothing. He's full of bullet holes. He got fucking team killed, bro.
Yikes.
But yeah, I've spent a lot of time with my hands on other people. It's like you guys are the ones with the first aid certs, which is crazy because you think about it. I was the first non XEMS to get first aid cert because I asked Leo for training, like Sand. I was like, you guys are lucky. Back in the day, we didn't
Holy
have first aid
shit,
certs.
that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Oh yeah. I fucking so I was like, you guys have it lucky now. You guys have first aid certs. In my day, we'd get on a scene and somebody would die, and it would be me because I asked EMS for training, and anyone who was ex EMS, and that would be it. That would be the only people who knew what to do. People were just bleeding out on scenes. And Keys was like, "Holy shit!" And I was like, "Yeah, yeah. First aid cert is a great thing."
It always helped when we had the massive PD wipes. Or near PD wipes, I should say. And like, we'd have one or two medically trained cops up. Alright, Help us start tagging, please, and thank you. Because we have like 20 people down. Smile. Dude.
All right. Their piles, non-responsible one pile, responsible another, and if you take a look at them and go, oh fuck, that's bad, put them in a third pile.
Put them in a third pile. We're probably going to leave without PD escort with that one. Thank you. The amount of times I've done that, I did that though, where I was like, I'm not fucking waiting for you. I'm going. Because this person is actively coding in the back of my ambo, and I can't afford to wait for you.
Yeah.
I think I pissed off PD a time or two by just leaving the scene without them, but, you know, I'd rather have an alive patient than a dead one, and they're gang after me because what the fuck?
Everybody keeps telling me that the Raiders are fucking with me, by the way, about the demon thing. But I was really mean to some people recently, and that's not me.
Okay, it might just be in your head a little bit.
I
Granted, Wally did have a witch wiener at one point, so...
He told me about the witch wiener. That's how he proved it was him and not a thing in his skin. That's why it's a demon possessing him, not him being like a skinwalker.
Okay, maybe we do need to do an exorcism at some point.
Yeah, but here's the problem. Duke says there's an anchor point in me because some of the demons in me. And I was really worried that yesterday when the zombies attacked Chumash, that Wally was going to die and it was going to go to me.
Oh god.
And Duke said that's a concern. And then I texted Wally, don't die, because the phones were down. I said, don't die. I don't want your demon to go inside of me. And he said, too late. And then I was panicking. Then we were at New Babylon, and the zombie blew up every car. And then the world's stupidest marshal was on the radio. And the best thing that happened all day was that he went down, so he shut the fuck up on radio.
That's crazy.
His name is Emilio Flores, and I hate him. And I don't just hate him because LT hates him, Lieutenant Key. I also personally hate him. This motherfucker. So they show up in their little trucks with the gun on the back, the guns on them, like they're in fucking Halo. They got a gun in the front and the back, but it's a truck, right? It's not like a full like APC or something. And they've got Deke Magnum on a fucking gun. And Pepe, who almost shot New Babylonians, which by the way, totally watched the Marshals shoot New Babylonians that weren't zombies because they're fucking stupid and got too excited and was playing with their big guns. But the zombies.
Oh, I was scared when they rolled up into Chumash.
Every single car except like 3, right? And he goes, all right, because we're like the zombie went to the north, like west along Babylon Gates, jumping. It was an alpha zombie with the jumping, throwing ones, not like the, you know, the ones that can be killed, the super strength ones, right? And
the Giga Chad alpha zombies.
He basically tells us to get mobile, circle around, keep an eye out. But I'm on foot patrol. The commander's on foot patrol. You got 7 cops on foot. What are we fucking circling? And then he's like, they're at Senior Buns, and we're at Senior Buns, and he's not listening to calls. He's like, where is it? And I was like, at Senior Buns. It's previously stated 3 other times on the radio, because I don't give a fuck. I'm the best dispatch they've ever had. They're not gonna fire me. And Brian Knight likes me enough that I can get away with it. You know what I'm saying? And then so he's not listening. And then at one point he goes, "This is the first sighting with 2 alpha zombies." And I said, "What's an alpha zombie?" He like explains, and the second time there was an attack in Polito, there was 2 alpha zombies.
Yeah, there was.
But,
I was there.
Buddy.
I was there.
Buddy, don't wake up and think you know everything. That's why he doesn't.
Who was it?
Emilio Flores.
Emilio Flores. Okay.
I don't like that guy.
Wasn't he DOC at one point?
Apparently, he was DOC. That he's a marshal. He's
I think he was DOC when I was in prison for 5 years.
He fucking is an idiot. There's some marshals that have 0 cop training, and you can tell. And like they got a little cranky about. I was talking to Bell Tower about it before transfer. There was some crankiness among the marshals about the whole concept of like you're fucking up scenes. But buddy, if you don't know basic cop procedures, how are you supposed to assist with 78s in patrol? Like, I mean, like you're gonna fuck it up. I mean, like, okay, Chris Peters is a nice guy, but he was a lawyer, and he was a marshal. You know what I mean? Like, how is he gonna learn how to do that shit if you guys don't send him to academy? They need to learn the basic cop stuff. They need to learn basic tactics. I didn't sweat my ass off on that fucking construction tower with Sam Bass to learn tactics for this motherfucker to get to run into to be caught out alone at the hospital. When I called out, there were shots at the hospital, and Jenna went down 2 blocks away.
Mm.
And they just have dog shit comms sometimes. Like, nothing you have to say is more important than my 80 comms. I'm gonna tell you that 100% big dog. I'm listening to this 80 and never for anything more important. Why are you yapping? I don't know. Maybe Brian will whip him. I mean, I know Luca could whip him into shape, so maybe they can get him.
Yeah, I don't understand why marshals are yapping over 80 comms. It's like common sense not to. It's the same thing on like gang radios, right? Like no one talks over you if you're doing comms unless it's like urgent.
It's like, okay, you need to tell me that someone's being taken hostage at Senior Buns. Are you gonna pursue? No. Then by the time a unit gets there, they're gone, and the 24/7's gonna pop in 2 minutes. Oh, yesterday during the zombie day before zombie apocalypse. I don't know, maybe yesterday. I hid in the fucking laundromat with Wally and them.
Yeah, you're telling me about that.
Okay. So the zombies were. I was in AP's car because I'm not staying in MRPD by myself when there's zombies, and the zombies were like we were to the left of the. I guess if you're facing laundromat, we're to the right, right? And the zombies are coming from the far right by Taco Shop, and the cops are shooting past. The moment they were all down, there was a break. I darted in because those motherfuckers were shooting right past the car, not caring I was in it.
Crazy.
They got let go, and it was get the fuck out of get in your car and get the fuck out of here. You're gonna get eaten because a whole horde of them attacked the laundromat. Then we had to rescue, like, get the hostage. So it was the guy who writes the books. Uh, and like we had to get him to local library so he could lock himself in. But yeah, I was like, oh god. I was just like, hey guys, it's safer in here with you than out there with the cops just shooting willy nilly. And then Wally kept trying to look me in the eye again, or because he's only got one eye. People.
You know, I haven't asked Basin to move out of the house.
Kick his ass out.
I don't want to.
He's bringing other girls to Chumash.
Here's the thing. Alice still lives there because I will never in my lifetime kick Allie out of my house. She has become like a sister to me, regardless of my relationship with her brother. I don't know. I just can't really. I was supposed to. I was supposed to ask Mason to move out.
Should we tell him to move out? I'll
No.
do it. I mean, they'll shoot me, but I'll do it.
No. Just can't really find it in me to. Maybe
Bringing another woman around is insane after a week.
Well, I don't know if he had intentions of flirting with her or anything like that, or if it was just like scooping her up and saving her from food court monotony. You know, I know that it's going to happen. It doesn't mean it's not gonna suck. Um, I've been doing really good about not drinking.
I'm proud of you.
I've wanted to. I'm doing my best not to let it turn into a club problem, because if it becomes a club problem, then it's that's on me more than him. I'm doing what I can.
If I was a cop, I'd throw the book at him every time.
You're not getting any time off, Calaway.
You know what you did.
If I could add more time, I would.
I'll find a way. I'm stacking.
I'm stacking charges. I'm stacking charges.
I'm stacking like my name is Matt Rhodes on crack.
It's a damn shame I was never close with Rhodes. That's all I'm saying. Never. No, that's toxic. That's toxic. That's toxic.
So about your dad, what if does Bucky need a plane ticket?
I already talked him down. We are no. We are
I'll
no.
buy his plane ticket for him.
I still love Mason very much, Harper.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
He we had a talk a few nights ago, and he's like, "Well, you know, I don't think I'm a good partner to you," and all this other stuff. And I was like, "Well, you don't really get to decide that part of it, you know. That's really for me to decide." It's like, okay, but what if I just feel like a relationship isn't healthy for me? I'm like, that I can accept. If it's about you and you alone, I can accept it, you know? But the second people, like, because he tried to say, like, shit, like, I'm a bad partner to you, I'm a bad husband, you deserve, you know, basically, like, you deserve better. And I'm just like, you don't get to decide that.
That's not how that works.
It's really not how it works.
Men.
Why do I have to be a heterosexual leaning bisexual woman? My life would be so much easier if I was a lesbian.
Apparently, I was getting skeezily hit on the other day by a guy who wants to be a cop.
Ew.
I didn't even notice. I didn't like understand, but Frodo
What
said
was
that's what
his
he's
name?
doing. Roman Carter or something like that. He
What
wants to be BCSO.
what'd he look like?
How would your dad describe a type 2 male? Because he's afraid to say a black guy. I know he was going for LSPD, but now he's up at BCSO all the time. So I guess he's
Okay.
going to BCSO. We also blacklisted a guy from uh dispatch because he seemed like he was just past like a government job hunting, he started talking about dispatch. Every time I tried to explain any of it to him, he would just talk over me. And Frodo got so pissed off that he
Mm.
blacklisted him, put a note on his profile, and said he's probably blacklisted from every PD department when they read
What's
that
this
down.
guy's name if he wants to start talking over, you know, women?
It was John goes through shit I texted Sarge because I told Sarge about it. People are starting to figure out, by the way, that Sarge is V Gray. Sergeant is the rest of them. And I said, "Hey, Sarge," on radio once, and like someone said, "There's three of us," and I said, "No, there's three sergeants. There's one Sarge." Also, Duke and I went to me and Duke and Sean Marshall, the good brother of the evil Dax Marshall,
What?
went to go to a 24/7 to take a pregnancy test to make sure I didn't have a demon baby in me.
That's
Duke
wild.
pointed out I didn't have my period, and I was like, his name was Chuck Kensington.
What?
Yeah, he was British and an asshole.
Okay. So if I take him hostage, I'm definitely gonna hope that PD doesn't show so I can shoot him.
I was trying to explain to him that he should, like go around and like talk to people and like get a job and basically like work at I said you don't even have to do P2. I said you can work at a food stall, you can do that kind of stuff and like just get people to know your name. And he's like, "Oh, I'm not doing all that. That's they can look at my application and hire me." He failed his vibe check. But yeah, Chuck Kensington, he's blonde.
Chuck Kensington. Well, I hope I find him sometime, take him hostage, and PD doesn't show, and then I can say, "This is for Harper," and shoot him.
Oh my god, I had to fucking just go, "Okay, well that was great talking to you." Because I told him the dispatch app cost. It doesn't. Just so he'd leave me alone because he didn't have any money. And like left because he was just wouldn't shut the fuck talking over me.
The one thing I hate more than cops these days is men who talk over women.
I literally at one point said, "Can I finish what I'm saying, or are you gonna keep talking over me?" And then he kept doing it.
Okay, whatever happens to this man, you have no knowledge of it, but it was probably me.
I also had to fucking not cover for you because you weren't actually doing anything wrong, but fucking Wally shot AP. No, wait, the W's fucking me up. Wade shot AP. We know it was him now because we found him with the gun. But and you had tweeted it's on site. I had to be like, "Hey, just so you guys know, that tweet from that raider is not about AP. It's about Leo Escobar."
Wait, was that the same night?
Yes, I was in the ICU and they were looking through tweets to see if anyone had tweeted anything suspicious. And I was like, because they were pretty sure it was the Raiders because I had been on the phone with her before she had gotten shot. And I was like, the one for Veronica's about Leo Escobar. I just want you guys to know them. They were like, "Oh, okay, that's fine then."
And here's the thing. The fact that they disbelieved you, Hyper. Like, it was about Leo, but like...
I told him, I said, I called Veronica and I told him about Leo trying to kill me. And it was Jonah who had been one of the ones there to, like, who had gotten me back from Leo. So they knew what I was talking about. Also, Sean Marshall is an asshole. He had me step out of the room, right, while Jonah was visiting her, and goes, "Hey, Harper, is this first or second degree murder?" I said, "She's not dead." Neither.
Also, it's murder of a government employee.
Also, it would be she wasn't on duty. It was second degree, by the way, because we had no evidence of premeditation. Sean, why am I doing your job for you?
Heck the marshals.
But I was like, bro, she's not dead. Don't say that. It's just, I want to strangle him. I also told him that she can't die to the Raiders because that's cringe. And he said,
Yeah,
why is
that
that
that would be
cringe?
cringe.
I said, look, I know I'm a hypocrite standing here with my face fucked up by the Saints, but it would be cringe to die to the Raiders. He goes, wait, what? And I go, God, you just don't know the lore. And then I just kept going.
That's crazy, Harper.
I was like, what if you died to the fucking Ravens or something? That would be cringe.
That would be cringe.
I
Is Erin Carter still alive? I haven't seen her on
unfortunately.
Twitter today.
Do you know she didn't want me to get my job back?
You were telling me that. That's one more thing on my list of reasons to shoot her.
She she was around today. She was busy raiding someone during all the big stuff that happened. We tried to send fucking Lex was like, why don't we get Aaron to interrogate Wade? He loves her. And Maxwell was just like, no.
He would have found a way to try to kill her in interrogation.
I'm not saying that Crystal Clear, nobody can hate Crystal Clear, but even Wade was just a bit of a dick to her and not a full asshole.
Dude, I pray every time I get into a shootout that Crystal's not there because I will feel so bad if I shoot her and she gets seriously hurt.
You know she's head of P&T right now. Shift 2.
Damn! Okay. Pop off, Crystal.
Alan Key also almost killed her.
Oh my god.
So he's a really good pilot, except I'm in the heli with him and he's doing his heli trial for the instructor cert, right? And we get to the checkpoint, the very end, right? The finish line. We cross it and then it goes beep 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 and turns off because we're out of gas. So he coasted down and luckily it was a really soft landing, but we all kind of hit our heads like hit the ground, so we all kind of like got knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't have a seizure because I told the EMS I was drug seeking and he gave me the good shit.
Crazy, but okay.
Good shit being the anti-seizure meds.
Okay. I was about to be like, that's crazy.
Fuck.
Diazepam. Yeah.
Yeah. And then so that's one thing, right? Like he fucking took me out. And then he was I get on duty, and like 5 minutes in, bing bing bing, and Mir goes, "That's Air One." And so they're doing some trial stuff, I think. We go to pick him up. We pick up Crystal from the middle of the fucking canals. He had crashed Air One and was taking Air Two to try to get Air One back. He says he got hit by a Hornet Striker missile. But then also admitted that maybe he got a text and looked at his phone and hit a pylon. And I was like, please don't kill Crystal if everyone.
I think she's like the one cop in this city that like most everyone would riot if something seriously bad happened to her. Like if a gang like went after her intentionally and like killed her, I think that might actually spark wars.
I think the city would rise up.
Like I'm not even joking. I think Crystal Clear is the one cop that would unite the entire city if anything bad ever happened to her.
Oh yeah. Like I said, even Wade was just a bit of a dick. Bro, I almost fucked up the other day. I said on the radio, it sounds like Wade Wilson, it looks like Wade Wilson, it smells like Wade Wilson. And then I said I can voice ID because I'm not a cop. And then they tried, like later something happened. I was like, no positive confirmation. It's Wade Wilson. It was dispatch saying that sounds like Wade Wilson. It is not a positive confirmation. Absolutely not. I am not getting up in court and going, yes, that was Wade Wilson. Off of fucking a voice ID and a guy being a dick.
Yeah, you're like, it was just a J. It was just a J.
I was like, I think it's him. And we're looking for someone who does a thing. Yeah, it's him. If you want me to get up in court and say it's him, or you want to shoot him or something, I don't know that that's him.
What's a Wade Wilson?
Wade Wilson? That's that guy from Deadpool, right?
Yeah. Wait, Deadpool's in the city? Oh my god.
God, I hope not.
No, but like that would be your reaction.
Can you imagine if there was two of him somehow? I don't even think the Raiders could handle two Wade Wilsons.
No, we couldn't. They starting to get worried about you?
No, I'm texting dude.
Okay. I do have to go see Duke at some point and give him something of his that I'm holding on to.
Is it a knuckle sandwich?
No.
Damn
I'd bring you to Chumash, but I don't think
it.
it'd be very warmly accepted for me to bring a dispatcher to Chumash.
I didn't see nothing.
Yeah, I still don't think it'd be a good
They don't know
idea.
me like that, so
Yeah.
I didn't see nothing unless they do something that actively threatens me or someone I care a lot about, which is you in this situation. And then that why would I snitch the cops about it anyways?
Yeah.
I said, I'm glad your wife is back for you, and he said, we'll see. That can't be good.
Yeah, that's why I gotta go check on Duke.
I need her to not murder him.
I don't think she's going to.
Okay, good, because I need him to get this demon out of me.
We'll get the demon
That
out of you.
sounds selfish, but like, I mean, they got the local out of Wally? No, Mason.
Mason, I heard about that.
I
I will not confirm nor deny that I had anything to do with that.
Nice.
I think it was Demi, to be perfectly honest.
Oh, yeah. Can we set Doug on him?
No. Can I circle back to the point where I say I still love him very, 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 very much?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's like, I'm always going to love him no matter what happens between us, you know? Just like how I still love this guy, even though, you know, he's at the great SDSO in the sky or in the ground. I don't know which direction he went in.
People keep being like, bro, you know you're not going to hell, right? I'm like, no, I'm not getting into hell. I'm going to hell to find someone.
Exactly.
It's different.
I'm not staying there. I'm going on vacation to hell.
I'm going to go find my best friend in hell. That's where he is, and I'm going to go find him and visit him. And I can't do that if I become a zombie, which the CDC said it's not infectious.
Okay.
That they've escaped from humane, so that's good at least.
Okay, that's what I've been telling people, is I'm pretty sure these things escaped from humane labs.
That's what the CDC told us. They told us that they've escaped from humane and that they're not contagious, but like in a way where, but obviously they're still hungry.
Yeah. Alright. I think I gotta get back to Chumash. Check in with folks. Can bring you back to the apartment? Or do you need to go back MRPD?
I don't know. I have onboarding tomorrow for a new dispatcher.
Okay.
It's gonna come to a head at some point though, because A, I haven't officially been given the title yet on paper, but I'm getting my job back. The job back. Head back. But also,
Head bitch in charge job?
Yes, I'm gonna be stepping on toes to do it. And also at some point for the stand your ground laws on a bird with a knife. Oh fuck.
You didn't answer. Apartments or Merpid?
Let's do
Okay. Just gonna pull off for gas. Do you see that Harmony Diner is open again? Apparently.
That's cool.
Like someone was advertising for Harmony Diner earlier.
I think they're in the Hoochie Foods. I'm still worried. Duke says it's possible that demon baby's delayed and that I could still be pregnant with a demon baby. I don't want to have your sister's boyfriend's demon baby.
I don't think you're gonna have a demon baby.
I was like, I'm a virgin. That's not how that works. And he goes, tell that's the Virgin Mary. That's when I got worried.
Okay, but let's be real. Like, either that story is true or Mary stepped out on Joseph and just didn't want to admit to it, or Mary and Joseph did the deed before they got married.
To be fair, in those days, virgin meant unmarried.
Oh, yeah. True.
It's like when they say virgin blood in a magic ritual.
It's the
just
unmarried
blood
woman.
that hasn't been. Well, no, in a rich magic ritual, a virgin blood is blood that's never been used in any kind of magical thing before.
Oh,
So
technically I have virgin blood.
I think I have virgin blood as well. I also have virgin ears.
What does that mean?
Don't say the weird shit in front of me. I got virgin ears.
Oh, okay. I forgot. You used to freak out all the time if I even made an insinuation about something.
I don't want to think about you guys and Harvey doing the deed. That's taking one for the team.
I think Harvey didn't even want to think about that.
I'm taking Harvey Day and I'm making it a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to Luca. He was introducing this guy named Duncan Finwell to the PD meeting. I was telling Luca about a big Harvey Day in front of him.
Fuck Duncan Fenwell. I want to shoot him in the fucking face.
He's got a stupid mustache.
Yeah, this guy's Kentucky Fried Chicken is what he's Kentucky Fried Cop, I think is what I used to call him.
He got up in front of the meeting and they were really concerned because he didn't yap at all. Apparently the marshals have done something to his brain to make him stop yapping.
Why were they was he a yapper before?
Apparently.
Yeah, I buried his SDSO hat a long time ago, but I still had this one. And a pair of his glasses. He had so many of these glasses that I'm pretty sure I just had boxes of them sitting in storage.
Doesn't he broke them every 5 minutes?
I'm pretty sure he like bulk ordered.
Yeah. It's just like every fucking 5 minutes he's going through a new pair because somebody would hit him or he'd drop them. I think I'm gonna start bringing spin the block back every time it happens in DOC. I'm gonna start asking people to spin the block. And when they go, huh? I'll be like, go around the prison, spin the block.
Yeah, spin the block. Pretty sure the prison stuff is what ultimately got him on the fucking bounty board for the hotel.
I mean, maybe they should use them better at spinning the block.
I mean, at one point, I'm pretty sure he was spending more time at the prison than he was with me.
There's a new frickin' thing, apparently, because McNulty says he's been marked for death, and I don't like it. Also, McNulty's a marshal now, so he's not triple tree, he's double tree, and I hate it.
I saw him twat that out, and I was like, I guess he's a marshal now.
Double tree is gross, and I said he should ask Brian if he keeps call sign, because Brian still got his. His triple tree was way better.
You know, I had Harvey stolen from me 3 times. First was by Sam Bass. Second was by the prison, and then the third was Leo.
Yeah, Sam Bass did do that.
Sam Bass stole Harvey from me. Alright.
I love you.
Love you too.
Remember, I'll buy your dad's ticket when you decide you're over him.
Uh-huh.
Be safe.
You too. I decided we'd go live for that little Harper V hangout. Hi, guys. Gonna get V in her cut before she goes back to Chumash. Yeah, you guys missed the first part of it, but that's okay. They met up. shortly after Mason left Chumash with Emma, who's a girl he met at the food court. And Lane immediately was like, I need to burn down the clubhouse, actually. The feng shui is off. And V didn't stop her because she's like, I can't stop Lane from doing anything. And Duke wasn't awake yet. And Wade was kind of like, I don't want to deal with this. What do I want to put on? Let's put on Capri, but we will put her hair in a braid. We did a funny bit last night. I don't think I was streaming. Where after the IICW stuff, actually I might have been streaming. Ow. Guys, I'm cooked most days. But I know I'm not crazy. I heard a motorcycle drive past us to the north while we were sitting with Harper. I'm assuming it was just someone passing through. But yeah, I think V needed that. Harper is really the only person she has left in her life who she can talk to about Harvey and they understand. She can't really talk to Luca because Luca's a marshal. Everyone else is gone. She pointedly does not talk about Harvey with Mason. Never has. Probably never will. Unless Mason asks, I can't see V ever being very forthcoming about where she sits in her grief. Even with them separated, even if they get divorced. Okay.
Maybe.
Hello.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we moved it. What's going on here?
I don't know. She said she was going to stab him to cut his heart out to see if he's a vampire.
And no one's...
That's the one Bruce 5-2 would say.
I don't think she's going to really do it.
Anyone tell you that she said that she wanted to burn down the clubhouse earlier?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're the fourth person
Okay.
that's mentioned it. And she didn't do it, so we're okay.
10 foot 5. I'm 10 5. You get fucking
Miss
out.
anything while I've been gone?
They took all the money and put it in a Chumash Chips account. We're going to pay ourselves out of there if you need money, except for like float.
Okay.
They went up to New Babylon. I don't know. I saw that Mason got set on fire
By what?
by Lane.
Why'd she set him on
by
fire?
Wade and Wally.
Well, yeah, Lane poured gasoline in a circle around him while he shot it and made and took it. So I don't know why. Me and Lottie were on the beach talking,
Okay.
but he seems to be okay. So
I missed a lot while I was talking with Harper, it seems.
I guess.
I was only gone for an hour. Oh yeah, Mason brought a new friend to Chumash.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Uh-huh.
Don't tell Harper about Lane having a demon in her because it's gonna scare him more. I had Harper call me
Wally-
about that.
Wally touched her today, so she really thinks she's got his demon. in
Yeah.
her.
Oh god.
Yeah, no, she was telling me about that. She also took a really cool photo of Wade today, apparently.
Someone shoots you a million times. No one laughed. We took it really seriously. No, I didn't. I was crying. I was crying. I was choking back tears. It would make me so sad to see like that. I was like,
That's the picture Harper sent me.
oh no.
Because she was on the other side of the glass when Wade was in interrogation.
Who would do? Whoa. What the? No.
Yeah.
No, not Mason. Anybody but that.
I'm gonna stay with Allie at the house tonight.
First night back?
I crashed there last night,
Oh, okay.
but she seemed a little on edge earlier, so I asked her if she wanted me to stay with her tonight.
Makes sense.
He hates confrontation.
Did he just vanish?
Yeah, no, he's gone. He died.
Oh,
What was the confrontation about?
I was just confronting him about some stuff, some personal stuff between me and him, and he
Hmm.
died while I was doing it.
Well,
He can't handle it.
Sounds like he deserved it then.
He definitely did. He deserved it.
All right, Lane, I've been asking everybody this question. If we were in a zombie apocalypse, who do you think out of the club would hide the fact that they got bit?
Mason.
Who would hide the fact that they got bit?
Raina. That's my answer.
Lane, are you saying that you'd hide the fact that you got bit?
I wouldn't want anyone to know. I'm not saying I would hide it, but I would try and keep it a secret for a little bit. Till I figured out what I was gonna do.
You could
But I
just say,
also
"I bit
wouldn't.
you."
I also wouldn't want the. I also wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to be killed by you guys. So probably would just like. I'd like cut off whatever limb it was. Unless it was like on the body somewhere, and then I just carve out that chunk of my skin and hope for the best.
You know what? Fair. I think someone else said that they'd just cut their hand off and hope that
But
you know,
but
like if they got bit on the
if-
hand,
well, yeah, if you got bit on the hand, you're lobbing that thing off.
prevent the spread of the infection.
It's wishful
Good
thinking.
question. I don't know. I don't know.
So far, pretty much everybody has said Mason.
Even Mason said Mason.
Yeah, Mason even said himself.
I think that he might lie about it. He might try and hide that shit. Can't help but feel like he'd be really bad at it though.
I think he'd try to take me down with him just out of spite. I don't know why I have that feeling. I just have that gut feeling. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Lots of fucking trash.
More and more every day.
We
It's
don't
insane.
know where it's coming from.
Is anyone coming to pick it up?
Sometimes. Lottie's been going and getting her trash truck to clean it up, to be honest. What the hell?
This is all they've been doing. He just grabs her, takes her off, and they talk.
This poor woman.
Yeah.
Everyone else go to bed?
Yep. Pretty much. I think most people are going to be waking up after storm. See what goes on there.
Gotcha. Oh, shit. We should park our bikes up at the clothing store if we haven't already. I forgot that you can't, Riley.
Jason's not on radio.
Well, then he'll just... Well, his bike wasn't up in Polito.
Didn't follow directions? I'm shocked.
He said he's moved it.
He was using his Buffalo because his bike's one-seater.
Oh my god. Dude, I looked it up because I was like, what the fuck is that? I remember the show. I was a kid.
What show?
You watch it? Oh god, I forgot you're
Metalocalypse.
fucking young. Ew.
I was 4 years old. I was 6 years old when this shit came out.
What show? What show?
Metalocalypse. It's like an Adult Swim show.
Oh god, you're a baby.
I feel like I
it
don't
used to give me
remember that.
nightmares. I think if you look
With
it
the
up, you
band
would.
Death Clock, Death Clock, Death
okay.
Clock.
Flossie, do you remember Aeon Flux on MTV?
Well, I mean, I don't know if I ever watched it, but also I was on Canada MTV, so that was way different.
Oh, valid.
Sorry, what's the name of it? One more time?
Metalocalypse.
Metal-
Like apocalypse, but metalocalypse. Or
Fuck,
whatever.
it's so good, so good. So good.
No, I don't think I ever saw this.
There's so like I only thought about it because like there's this I think he's a therapist, and when he wants to have a session with the band, he just says like, let's go have a little rock talk, and it's fucking crazy and deranged.
That's what I remember from the show, it being fucking out there.
Fucked.
The only thing
But I
I,
love it.
remember from the show is there was a character who had like a gap in his teeth and talked like with a crazy, weird lisp. I think he was the guitarist.
Oh, Murderface,
Sure.
bassist.
Bassist, yeah. I just remember there was a quote. I don't remember the context, but he
Can't
just
push
goes,
you into the
"Nah,
middle."
we drink the bleach." And that's the only
Yep.
thing I remember. Yeah.
Yep. Hamburger time.
Sure.
Mhm.
Okay. We're gonna close it out, y'all.
Hurting my feelings now.
We will go over to... I can find there.
We gotta get to that
Is
time.
Harrison? No.
I'm ready.
Pulling this out for no
It's
reason.
It's getting to the time.
I can't do that, Flossie. I can't fucking do that.
Maybe you
I'm
should fucking
Alright.
figure it out.
gonna crash out.
Figure it out, girl.